Okay, we're going to do math story 6.9. And our I can statement is I can solve real world problems within 20. I can solve real world problems within 20. And so, right now, before I tell you the problem, I want you to close your eyes. We know that if we close our eyes, we can visualize our problem, and that helps us to be able to understand the problem better. So, close your eyes as I read our story. Asia made a necklace with beads. She put 8 beads on a string, and then she put 9 beads on a string. Okay, keep your eyes closed as I read it to you again. Asia made a necklace with beads. She put 8 beads on a string, then she put 9 beads on a string. Okay, open your eyes, and if there's somebody sitting with you, I want you to tell them the math story. So I'm going to give you a couple seconds. Great. Now I want you to turn and tell that person, if there is a person, if there's not a person, you can just say it out loud to yourself. But tell them what strategy you would use to solve that problem. What strategy would you use to solve that problem? Okay, great. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you the question. How many beads did Nyasia put on her necklace? How many beads did Nyasia put on her necklace? Now we know good readers and good listeners are always asking themselves questions. And so, as I read that story, and as you read the story, and we listened to the story, did something come or did something leave? Because that's going to determine what strategy we use. So, I know that Nyasia made a necklace with beads. She put 8 beads on a string. Then she put 9 beads on a string. So, I know based on that, nothing left. She didn't take any beads off. She actually added more beads. So I know that's a put together problem, and I'm going to use the add sign, the addition sign. So it says show your work right here, show your work. And so today I have cubes. You could use beans, you could use macaroni or anything at your home. If you use this type of strategy, you may not have to use manipulatives. And so I have cubes here. So I have one, I've circled the magic number 8. So I need to match that with my cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And because I know it's a put together problem, I use the addition sign. And then I'm going to add the next magic number, which is 9. And I've already have the cubes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now I'm going to count them all together, because adding or putting together means you're putting things together and then you're coming up with the sum. So we're going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And we're going to use our equal sign. So we know that 8 plus 9 equal 17. And so we're going to write our sum. But then you may have counted on. So if you counted on, then that means you would start with, I would start with the largest number. And then I would count on from there. But you can start with the 8 or the 9. So I'm going to start with the 9. And then I'm going to count on from there. And I'm going to stop. Well, you know what? I'm going to start with the 8 because that's what our problem says. So I'm going to start with the 8. And then I'm going to count on 9. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I'm going to count it all together. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I still get the sum of 17, even though I used a different strategy from the cubes. Others might just use their head. And that would be like squish. It would be called squish and count. And so if that's the case, there's my face, or a face. And then I would put the number 8 in my head, since that's the first number in our problem. And then I use my fingers and I would count 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And so our number, or our sum, is 17. So no matter what strategy you use, count on, squish and count, or using manipulatives, your sum will be the same. So our sum is 17, and now I have to write my number sentence. So I'm going to look at my problem, 8 and 9. So I'm going to put 8 plus 9 equal 17. So that's how we do that. And now your problem, or your assignment, I should say, is this assignment. Math Story 6.9. And it reads, Faith made a necklace with beads. She put 6 beads on the string. Then she put 9 beads on a string. How many beads did Faith put on her necklace? I want you to show your work, write your answer, and write your number sentence. All right. Thanks. Have a great day of learning.